Insane recently. Gaimin Gladiators, of course, they've had this incredible streak of like winning tournament after tournament. 9Pandas, they're looking like a team that might be able to stop them.
I think so. I think 9Pandas actually have a really good setup for how they're gonna approach this laning phase in this early game, which has been Gaimin Gladiators' strength. There's a few things to talk about the game, but first...
Attacker, these two, they've been popping off in the mid lane.
Has a lot to do with the runes. Oh, the nice toss back into block. He's getting a lot of damage.
He's gone. Woo! All right, there we go. This time round, as the mana gone, they've got the Ancient Seal as well. Duracio's got Refraction up in a second.
Oh!
There. Back up just in time. We'll give him a bit of a chance as he gets underneath the tower, and it's not going to be enough to save it.
Might be enough.
Okay, let's see if they can try. I mean, Ace is stepping up. He's stepping up a bit for the range creep. They've got the setup, and indeed with the blood right down, and you're absolutely right with this creep in the aura it provides. 9Pandas just slides through Ace. They were going to try and chase for Tofu as well. They'll get the glimpse back onto Ramses, but Roger and Antares continue to push forward under the tower. They get the two of them.
The two Janadas, even more. Oh.
Roger, nice attempt there with the sort of the pullback from the Wild Wing Ripper. Quinn, he's actually going to have the attention turned towards him. He's caught in the mid. He's in trouble. He's gone.
Wow.
Let's see if they can go again, Quinn. He really wants to try and pick up the 6, but he's not going to get it. They're in with the toss combo. Antares as well with the silence. Roger throwing forward. The impetus is Quinn. As soon as he's back to lane, he's going to be down, going down again.
Every wave he's getting hit with two Janata level 3s, which is 28.
Backup's coming in. Antares, he's got pretty much full mana to play with. They can look to dive down onto Duracio. The Ancient Seal's there. He'll put the stick charges. Celery's in with the backup. A bit of a chance provided here for Duracio. Refraction's backup will be able to block the Shuriken damage. The Ruptures come in. Ramses, he's turned up from the top lane, comes through with the Twin Gates. He's in on top of Duracio. Duracio goes down. They'll look to get Celery as well. The Fiend's Gate is laid down and try and provide some sort of a...
With a creep camp.
And top lane, they might still even get this. Miro and Antares, they're kind of diving in aggressively onto Ace. See people coming for Tofu. This time the supports, they will be there to back him up as Miro.
Honey Hunter, what's going to happen around him? I think if he puts himself in a certain part of the map where TA is farming or Underlord is farming...
Oh, Kiyotaka, he's found another grab. He's in with the Invis Rune, gets the chance for the setup on towards Tofu. Another kill set up by Kiyotaka's Tiny. Bottom, Racho.
Rupture.
Is there going to be any backup for him? The Rupture's there. Put the Refraction off in time, trying to stand his ground against Ramses. In fact, he's kind of winning it with the tower hits. Ramses has to back off. Miro, he'll look to finish off Duracio, and he will. He'll get the job done.
Oh, no,
Ramses does end up going down. Duracio with a follow with a tick damage kills Ramses off. And Miro is getting a bit of a cleanup. Another track kill by the looks of it as he turns towards Celery. TP's coming in. He's one more hit with the Shuriken. Shuriken's there for the slow, but telekinesis is back up. Celery holds Miro back. Oh, and the glimpse as well. They're keeping Miro at a distance. It doesn't matter.
Watch on the map, so Pandas, I think, are aware of this. I mean, it's part of the nature of the hero and nature of the game mid lane.
They've got eyes on Quinn. See if they can blow him up with the combo. They get the toss back into the Ancient Seal. Quinn is in trouble. They're going to lay down the Fiend's Gate, but the damage comes in from Miro and Kiyotaka as Quinn down yet again here. 4 times now in the first 12 minutes. 9Pandas doing everything they can to shut down Quinn's Ember.
So much action.
Going to try for another jump, Miro. He's in on top of Tofu. If anything that Aces and Celery can do to kind of hold back the bounty this time round. Tofu getting incredibly low. One more Shuriken bounce. It'll do it. We're seeing what's sort of the top 3 cores right now. Of course, all the 3 cores of 9Pandas. They've got eyes on him. The track's there. Is there any escape for Duracio? Is there any backup? It doesn't look like it. There's nowhere to go. He's been ruptured. Kiyotaka in with the toss. Over towards Ramses. Kiyotaka will still a pipe done. So now you're trying to fight into a pipe at 14 minutes. That is incredibly tough. In the mid, Quinn, he's going to get caught out. The toss combo.
Heroes that wish for certain tier 1 items to allow certain builds. We're not going to get a chance to talk about that.
Maybe something to be done here. Celery, he did get the Mystic Flare steal. He'll throw it down onto Kiyotaka. It's barely going to tickle him. 9Pandas able to step out as Gaimin Gladiators lose Tofu. Quinn, he'll get in aggressively. Has to jump back away from Kiyotaka with the remnants. Does not want to mess around close to the Tiny. Taras keeping hidden in the trees for now. Roger, he's there. Kiyotaka's back in with the jump. They'll look to burst through the Rubik. Celery, one more hit and he's going to be gone. He gets the stick charges off. We'll live a little longer, but the Shuriken bounces come through from Miro. He goes down. Ace will manage to find at least Antares in return. They're trying for Kiyotaka. They'll get him. Quinn finally put an end to the streak that Kiyotaka's been having going, but Quinn, he's solo, he's caught by the Rupture. Roger's looking to finish him off. The final impetus and Shuriken will do it as they take Quinn out, but this time Gaimin Gladiators able to make 9Pandas pay. As
farming jungle, but now getting a Jinada.
The rest of 9Pandas are going to try and run towards Ace. It's close towards the tier 2. They're going to try and set up for this one.
Oh my god.
Then they go with the Rupture. Put the mech. They get the toss back with the Rupture combo. Huge amounts of damage. And yeah, at that point, it will be very difficult for both Quinn and Duracho to fight top lane. Quinn, he's caught in the combo, and Kiata in the mid. They're going to be able to get the jump onto Duracho. Get him into the river. Ramses, he's TPing over. They'll lay down the static storm, try and catch Kiataka, but it's not going to trap him. Kiataka mirror, they'll get out to the side. In fact, they want to run straight back into it so they can get back on top of Duracho, take him out. Ace, he's going to try and get back into the feed game time, and he will. They've got to cut just the two supports right now. 50 seconds and Duracho will have his to play with. I mean, this is a fight that could get messy for Gaimin Gladiators. They've got to be careful how they take this. They know that 9Pandas is heading for them. They'll catch them out with a trap. Ooh, Quinn, try with the chain setup.
Follow up.
Ace holding a high ground, but they have got eyes on him. Triple silence they're thrown down onto Ace as they fully focus the Underlord. They won't have the damage to follow. Static Storm comes out. But likewise for Gaimin Gladiators, they won't have the damage to kill off Mirror throughout the duration of having the Static Storm upon him. Kiataka, he's in with the combo. They get the toss back, and Duracho just got it in an instant. Ramses pops the BKB. He's ready to run them down. Duracho got just enough money for the buyback, so he will return to the fight. It may not be an easy fight for them to take. Walk it down onto Quinn. Quinn with the movement speed that has the distance away from 9Pandas. He'll actually run him back in aggressively to rejoin the rest of the team and take down Miro. And Quinn, he wants to go in for more. He'll get the slide chains combo off on towards Roger. Roger turns the Kiataka back in with a two-man avalanche. Ace, he's so low. Duracho, he bought back for this. He's down again. Out for 70. Ace gone as well. Quinn desperately jumping in, attempting to finish up Antares. He will get it. Takes out Antares. Ramses, also incredibly low in this sort of situation. Ramses is going to stand his ground because you know the Kiataka's coming back in with a combo to set up on a Quinn. Ramsey's still alive and ready to go for more. Over towards Celery and now towards Tofu as 9Pandas will get the team wipe and more.
I mean, there might be another way, but I think the best.
Quinn. He's gone again.
Blink yet. Try to scout. They're going to treat toss. He doesn't see him. Have anti in this.
They've laid down the sentry. They know where he is. They know he's in there. As Antares was prepared, make sure that they have the pick. They even glimpse back into the range of Duracho. Mira's pretty tanky, and he's pretty speedy as well. And in fact, they're not going to be able to continue to chase him because on the back lines, Kiataka, well, I said Kiataka's coming, he's playing it cool because he's still got the BKB. A full pretty low, but he's able to get the BKB and Shadow Blade off, and it's just buying time for the rest of 9Pandas to head down here. Gaimin Gladiators, they've got to think twice about if they want to take this fight now. Tofu's ended up glimpsing himself as he targets the Lotus Orb. They'll push it to take down Mira. I mean, Quinn's strong with the BKB and the Flame Guard. He's on top of Antares. They'll take out both Antares and Mira. Jump forward the rim number. Ramses, Mignone buffs himself, turns towards Duracho. Duracho having to hold his ground due to the rupture. But with the buybacks coming into play, it's now Ramses that has to back off.
Quinn is telling Ramses, look me in the eye right now.
Let's see if they can bring him back if they got any further catch here for Ramses. Ramses still has the Aegis for 9 seconds. BKB still available as well. Slight chains from Quinn. Catches on towards Roger. Another kill to be found here by Gaimin. The safety of the refraction. He can instantly able to take it out. He'll go for the TP away. Miro not going to be able to close it to get the hit as the telekinesis is there. Celery doing what he can to hold back the two of them and make sure the stun doesn't come into play onto Duracho. He'll die for it almost certainly.
And getting control. Miro. Oh, Celery. No.
He's going to get caught alone. The rest of the team's going to try and wrap him from the side. Ace sets up with the root, but it's only onto Antares. They've lost Celery. They get the glimpse back.
Oh, Kiataka.
They already from the back. Kiataka's in, and he's on top of Tofu. Pops the BKB. Tofu's going to get forced down the side. Ace pops the Greaves. He keeps Tofu alive. Down on the low ground. Quinn trying to focus towards Roger. Roger pops the heal on the BKB. He's able to walk away. Ramses caught in the root. BKB's still on the radio. Popping up, but he's so low. He pops it so late. Ramses, he doesn't stand a fighting chance this time around as he's out of the fight. The rest of 9Pandas, they've got to run.
We're doing it. Oh my god. That was really well played. I thought that was going to be an absolute disaster.
I mean, Ramsey, he just got killed so quickly. I think quicker than sort of he expected. And ended up BKBing in the very last moments of that engagement. And Kiataka, he's able to Ogre Seal Tome out of the side, but the glimpse is there. He'll go.
Underlord. That's the thing.
All he's got to do is lay down that Fiend's Gate and bridge the distance between them. And bump into each other here. Kiataka getting focused by Ace and Quinn. He's got a fair bit of backup. Kiataka, see if there's enough to get him out of there. He's already falling down to half HP. He may feel forced to put the BKB. He does, but he's already down to half health.
It was so late.
They're just going to continue to push on and chase him out. The physical damage, it will be done. Kiataka, he's gone. And Quinn, he's seen it. He can set up for more. He's in with a slight change, closes the gap onto Antares, and Antares will fall. And with the Fiend's Gate, Gaimin Gladiators, they close the gap onto Ramses. He has to BKB and run. And Gaimin Gladiators, they're chasing onwards. They're off to the high ground. They're on top of Ramses. Ramses trying to stand his ground, but he's surrounded by Gaimin Gladiators. There's no hope for him here. As Ramses also to fall. Gaimin Gladiators now take the lead.
Well played. Wow. Gaimin Gladiators did some really cool kiting there. I think the Tiny had a moment where he could have clicked BKB before the glimpse connects. But yeah, he was kind of holding on
Here
to
we
it for
go.
a very long time.
And now
Here
the
we
tips
go.
going back the way of Ramses. How the tables have turned since that early game. We saw 9Pandas go so heavily focused on Quinn. But it's ended up here at a point where Quinn and the lads are definitely in the favorable spot, taking away another set of racks as they move towards the top.
Oh, that's some cosmic irony. I think the game might be over here. The push is so strong.
They're without buyback, 1,700 gold short on Ramses, 1,500 gold short on Kiyotaka. 9Pandas, they've got to try and hold this 3 versus 5.
They still have cheese. Quinn is so fat. He almost has his Ags. I think they're going to go for it here.
Now one tier 4 gone. The Gladiators a step closer to closing this one up. They get the trap here on towards Miro. They just push in super aggressively. No, there's nothing to be done here from 9Pandas as Miro's gone. The attacker's going to be back in play to say Roger tries to frontline with the BKB, but he immediately gets cut down by the slight. Anger there from Roger. As this game, it must have felt like it just fell apart so quickly for 9Pandas as the ancient is exposed. The tips continue to come out the way of Ramses as they know now there's no buyback from him. And 9Pandas, they'll step out. GG is called. And Gaming Gladiators will take this game 1 after what was, as we saw in the stats, I believe out of the 120 games it said since TI 2022.